Good day mga ka-CRT! Welcome again to our channel. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show some solved problems in statics. Specifically, system of concurrent forces in equilibrium. I'll be showing also some calculator technique in solving this type of problem. For our first example, for the system of concurrent forces in equilibrium shown, find P and F. So we'll begin by solving the summation of Fx and summation of Fy. Equate these to 0 and solve for the unknowns. So let's begin with force F. So for the summation of horizontal forces, Fx equals 0. Let's begin with F, that is, for the horizontal force of F, that is F cosine 60 degrees. Followed by 300 newtons, this is going to the left, so negative 300 newtons. For the x component of P, that is also going to the left, so that is negative P cosine of 30 degrees. And for the horizontal component of 200 newtons going to the right, so that is positive 200 cosine 45 equals 0. So for F, this is, what is cosine of 60? Okay, that is 1/2 or 0.5. Then let us put, next is the unknown P and the cosine 30. Cosine 30 is 0.866. And transpose all the constant term to the right. So we have negative 300 plus 200 cosine 45. And that is negative 158.5786, and transpose to the right, we have positive 158.5786, and this is our equation 1. For the summation of vertical forces, equate that to 0. Let's begin with F, so that is positive F sine of 60. Then for 300 newtons, there is no vertical force. So let's proceed to P. And the vertical force is going down, so that is negative P sine of 30. Then for this 200 newtons, vertical force is going down, so that is negative 200 sine of 45 degrees. And equate this to 0. Then let us solve for sine 60. That is 0.866. So F times 0.866. Then for P, multiplied by sine 30, that is 1/2 or 0.5. And transpose to the right all the constant term, and that is 200 sine 45. So this is 141.4214. And this is our equation 2. Okay? So solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. You can use your calculator. Use mode 5.1 of Casio 570 ES Plus. You can also use 991 ES Plus or any calculator with this function. This is for solving two unknowns. So you can check your calculators. You can also use Casio or Canon 789 SGA. Try to look for the function that can solve two unknowns. So let us now apply mode 5.1 to find the solutions here. So let us enter or press mode. 5 is equation from the list. So choose 5. And from the list, choose 1 because 1 is to solve for two unknowns. So press 1. So you just need to press mode 5.1. And then for the first line, first row, let us input the values from equation 1. And that is 0.5. Enter. Or press equal sign. Then negative 0.866. Press equal sign. 158.5786. And then press equal sign. It will go directly to the second row. So in the second row, input the values from equation 2. And that is 0.866. Next is negative 0.5. Press equal sign. And 141.4214. And then press equal sign. So after entering all the values needed, you just need to press equal sign again. So the first value is X. That is the value for F. 86.37. Okay? And press equal sign again. That is Y. Or the value for P. Negative 131.25. So the negative there is, it means force P should be in reverse direction, not in tension position or tension direction. It should be compression. So meaning the arrow must be reversed and towards the center of these concurrent forces. So again, our answer, F equals 86.37 newtons and P equals negative 133.24 newtons. Although we already use calculator technique, for this solution, but take note, before we use calculator technique, we have to set up the equation using conventional way. But in our next slide, I will be presenting a shorter one. I will now be presenting another calculator technique, but this is shorter than the previous solution. So still, we need to use mode 5.1. But in this solution, or in this technique, we don't need to write down first the initial equations. We can go directly to the calculator. After pressing mode 5.1, so you have to identify the arrangement of your variables. We will use first variable as F and second variable as P. So actually, we have 3 columns for this mode 5.1. For the third column, this is the constant. For the first column, this is the cosine and sine for F. Okay? Second column, this is the cosine and sine for P. For the third column, this is for summation of the horizontal forces and summation of the vertical forces, which is constant. Okay? No variable in this third column. You have to consider also the sine. For F, the cosine is positive, so this is positive. And for F, or for vertical component, that is also positive. For P, the x component is going to the left, so this is negative. And for y component going down, so this is also negative. For the summation of horizontal forces, the sign here is always multiplied by negative. And also for summation of Fy, you have to multiply that by negative. Let us now use our calculator. So press mode 5.1. So we have now 3 columns and 2 rows here. For the first column, that will be our F. So F is always, or for that column, our first entry is always cosine, and the angle for F is 60. Then for the next entry, that is for the second column, which is P, negative cosine. And the angle for P is 30. For the third column, that is the constant and negative summation of the horizontal forces. So this is negative, then the parentheses. Okay, let us enter all the horizontal forces. Let's begin with 300. This is pure horizontal going to the left, and that is negative 300. Next is the horizontal component of 200 that is going to the right. So positive 200. Horizontal component is cosine 45. Okay? Then press equal sign. It will go directly to the second row under the first column, and that is positive sign of the angle for F, and that is 60, sine 60. Next is negative sign, the angle for P, that is 30. Then press equal sign. And for the third column, the constant column, this is negative, then our parentheses. Then put inside all the vertical component. So the constant vertical component is only for 200, and that is going down. So negative 200 sine, because that is y component, sine of the angle is 45. Close parenthesis and then press equal sign. Press equal sign again. It will give the value for x, which is the value for F, 86.37 newtons. And press equal sign again. Then this is our y, which is negative 133.24 newtons. That is the value for P. For our next example, again for the system of concurrent forces in equilibrium, find P and F. I will be using the calculator technique, the shorter one calculator technique. That is without writing down the initial equations. We will go directly to the calculator. But first, we have to establish all the necessary angles. Angle should be with respect to the positive or to the negative x-axis. In general, with respect to the x-axis, the nearest x-axis. For P or for F, the angle is already illustrated here, and that is 60 degrees. For P, after analyzing this, you will arrive at 15 degrees here. And for the 400 newtons, the angle we need is here and equivalent to 30 degrees. So after pressing mode 5.1, you have to establish 3 columns. The column for F, P, and the constant. For F, that is cosine of the angle, that is positive. Because the direction of the x component is going to the right, that is positive. This is for the vertical component of F. So for the vertical component of F, that is positive also, and the function is sine. For P, this is also cosine and sine, and upon checking the sign, for the cosine that is negative and for the sine that is positive. And for the constant forces, that is negative of summation Fx and negative of summation Fy. Let us now go to our calculator to solve this problem. So let us now press mode 5.1. For the first column, that is cosine of force P or force F, and that is cosine 60. For the second column, first row, that is negative cosine of P, negative cosine, then the angle for P is 15. Then third column, first row, negative. Let us put first the parenthesis and then put summation of horizontal forces, constant horizontal forces. We will begin with 300, and that is positive. Next is 400. The horizontal component of 400 is obviously going to the left, and that is negative 400. Cosine, that is horizontal component, so we will be using cosine. The angle for 400 is 30 degrees. And that's it for summation of Fx. Press equal sign. For the second row, that is sine. Sine for the angle of F is 60. Next is positive sign also. Angle for P is 15. And the negative, then parenthesis. So inside the parenthesis is all the summation of Fy forces, the constant forces in vertical. So we have the y component of 400 that is going down, so negative 400. This is y component, so sine of the angle, which is 30. Don't forget the parenthesis. Then another y component or vertical force, which is 200. Okay, going down directly, so that is negative 200 without angle. And press equal sign. Press equal sign again. So the answer for F is 412.44 newtons. Press equal sign again. This is now the answer for P, 165.45 newtons. Again, our answer for F is 412.44 newtons, and for P, 165.45 newtons. Thank you for visiting our channel and watching this video tutorial. You can leave a comment and please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you and God bless to all.